If you need proof that your specific person wants you, this is the video for you. Before I jump in, my Black Friday sale is happening right now. The lowest prices I've ever offered for my courses. Most of them are $49. All the links are directly below. There's a couple medium or pretty big size courses for $99. And then my master courses are $500 to $700 off. So definitely check them out. $49 for most of my courses below. If you're manifesting a specific person, there are many courses down there that will take you through a process that will do exactly that for you. So definitely check them out now. Okay, so what is the proof that your specific person wants you? Here is the thing that we have to remember about reality and about manifesting. Anything you can think of, this is about reality, anything you can think of, there is a potential and possibility for it, okay? Anything you can think of. Why is that? Because your mind can't think of things that are impossible, okay? You can't think of things that are impossible. This is in the quantum physics world, which really is not obviously my expertise, but that's the reality. So if you are able to think about the potential of you and your specific person being together, that means it can happen. Now, what is creating your reality in the 3D reality? Your dominant thoughts. That is all that is ever happening. Your belief about who you are and who they are and what is happening between the two of you is what you're experiencing. So your job as a conscious manifester is to intentionally create a new storyline about who you are and who your specific person is, and to tell yourself that storyline enough that you start to actually believe it. You don't have to start out believing it, but belief will naturally happen the more you're saturated in that end result. Why? People think that this is like being delusional or being, and you don't want to, in my opinion, you don't want to be doing manifesting techniques that make you feel like a crazy person. Okay. That's why I don't really teach things like affirm 20,000 times a day or, and I'm not saying you can't manifest that way. You can. It can be really hard on you and on your system to constantly be trying to tell yourself the same thing over and over again. Some people like that, and that's great. You want to be open, but through my perspective and the way that I teach manifesting, the way I teach in all those courses is you want to be gradually telling yourself a new story. You don't even have to start at the end result, actually. You want to be gradually telling yourself a new story so that internally, in your own perspective, you start to open up to the potential of that new story being real. This is all that's going on with manifesting. I like to bring it back when I talk about a specific person. I like to bring it back to my relationship with my husband because it makes it very clear what actually is going on when we're manifesting a specific person. If I am spending 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, thinking about how my husband did this wrong and I don't like that he did this and this bothers me and this bothers me, what do you think my reality is going to be with him? I'm not going to like him very much. And the reason is I can't have thoughts all day long about how I don't like him and then see him and really like him. Reality is going to essentially bounce back and reflect what I'm most dominantly thinking within. But if I start telling myself, or if I am telling myself, he's an amazing man, he's really open, he's, doing the things I like, and he's a great father, he's so committed, he shows up for us, whatever the storyline is that I want, if that is what my inner world is saturated with, meaning that's what I mostly tell myself, then that's what I'm going to see. Okay? So the only reason your specific person doesn't want you is you're convinced of that reality. And this is hard to hear. The specific person content is very vulnerable, as I always say, but that's actually the truth. You believe more that they don't want you than that they do. That is truly what is happening. And so your job is to convince yourself that you have a beautiful relationship with this person. They think beautiful thoughts about you. They have desires for you. You don't want to make yourself crazy in the process of convincing yourself of that. You don't want to feel like a crazy person. You want to feel like you're saying, there's a potential of this. There's a potential they might miss me. There's a potential they're thinking of me. There's a potential they long to be with me. Even again, that's not even quite the end result, because you're in that process. I was affirming the potential of it, but it just gets you a little bit closer to the new belief about this person. And you want to be taking the steps internally, getting closer and closer to the belief that this is your soulmate and the two of you are meant to be together. And like, it's a really beautiful, healthy, incredible relationship. Again, you don't want to make yourself crazy and feel even crazier and more obsessed by doing manifesting techniques to try to get them to want you. That's just you being an obsessed person. And you being an obsessed person likely is going to push them away. You want to gradually work on yourself so that you can really start to feel the potential of this relationship. And the more time you spend feeling the potential of the relationship, the closer you can get to actually feeling the truth of the relationship. And the more you get there, that's what is always going to bounce out and show you reality. We call it a reflection. It's like your inner world is like playing a movie onto the screen of space. That's one of the ways Neville Goddard used to speak about it. That's what's happening. So if you need help changing your inner world and not feeling like you're crazy, definitely check out my courses below. Again, lots of SP courses down there, $49. Okay, lowest price I've ever offered. I just want people to have this information, honestly. Go for it. Knock yourself out. Do the work though. Do the inner work. Don't make yourself crazy. Do the inner work. Become the new version of yourself and you will see new results. Okay. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you soon. Bye. Oh, I forgot. There was one video I wanted to recommend for you, and it's this video right here. If you want to learn techniques that will get you movement with your specific person in 28 seconds, this one right here.